Welcome to part 2 of the ear training video series. Today's episode is very exciting because today we actually get to add the colors to the notes. First, I gotta teach you how to find all the notes like I promised in the last video. Which reminds me, if you didn't watch the last video, I recommend you do. This video very closely relates to that one, so I'll leave a link. Just click on my face. Let's make it my face. Anyway, let's get to it. In the last video, we learned this formula. Right? I mentioned that it was the major scale formula and we applied it to the C major scale. Well, today we're going to get rid of this one and we're going to make a new one with all the notes added. Okay, so if you recall from the last video, we started here. That's C. It's a whole step away from C, it's the second, which is D. A whole step away from that, we have the third, which is E. Then we have a half step away from that, which is the fourth, that's F. A whole step away from that, we have the fifth, which is G. Then another whole step from that, we have the sixth, which is A. One more whole step, we have the seventh, which is B. And then last but not least, we have back to C. Okay? So I know some of you may be right now thinking like, okay, sure, that's cool, but like, how does this help me find all the notes like you promised? Well, hold your horses. I'm getting to that. It turns out you can use this formula to find the notes as long as you know where you start from. I know that's kind of weird, but let me just illustrate and I'll show you. To illustrate my point, I'm gonna assume you guys don't know any of the open string notes. So let me just go through them real quick, right? The top one, this one, the fattest one at the top is E. The one beneath that is A. Below that we have D. Below D we have G. Below that one we have B. And lastly, we're back to E. So right off the bat, if you know the top one, you know the bottom one. But let's just jump right to it. So let's just assume since we start with the top one, that's E, right? So let's look at the formula. Where is E on the formula? Okay, notice where it is. So if your finger was here and you're holding this, naturally you know that the next step, which is F, would be a half step away, which is right here. Let's look at it closer from here. Half step away, we have F. A whole step away from F, we have G. Okay, so then we know that a whole step away from that we have A. Then we have one more whole step and we have B. Now in the formula you see that B and C are a half step away from each other, so we B, C, right? So the half step is right there. And then at this point you're like, so what now? The formula is over. Well, just go back to the beginning. So we know that from C, whole step we have D. And then lastly, we're right back to E. And that's how you know if you did it right. If the note you start with is the same you end with on the 12th fret, you did it correct. And that's about it. Finally, the part you've all been waiting for. Let's add the colors to the notes. Okay, so now that you've seen that, just remember to watch it as many times as it takes, get familiar with it, so that you are able to, like, it's automatic. You know, blue is G, A is purple, and C is red. You know what I mean? So just watch it over. If you think you got it down, try this next exercise and see how you do. I know at first it's a little hard. It takes a little getting used to, but once you're able to recognize it, it's actually, it's almost subconscious and you're able to do it. Oh, and also I didn't mention this, but sing along or hum along with each note. It's amazing. It really is. It will speed up your process of learning the notes, and the best result is that it actually improves your singing. Your ear is very connected to your voice box, so the more you practice humming or singing along with these notes and trying to match them perfectly, the better your singing gets. So, two birds, right? Who doesn't want that? With all that said, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Please like, share, comment, or hate, whatever you guys feel like doing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.